Should we just do this? Because otherwise we're just going to sit here on a blank screen.
I think the blank screen's funnier.
The longer you look, the funnier it gets. Oh, it's nothing's happening.
I'm starting to see things in it, I think.
Right.
I'm imagining like a big lizard head coming towards me.
It's funny because that's sort of what's going to happen when I press play.
What?
Well, you know when it does the whoop.
No, I don't recall that.
Totally gonna edit that in. I don't actually have a pun this week. All I have are my sincerest apologies for the length of this video. I'm sorry. That's welcome back to Yooka-Laylee.
Is that a pun in of itself?
The fact that the video is 40 minutes long, despite my best efforts to get it down past that, it is a joke in
it means
in
there's a lot of quality content on the way.
There is some capital C content.
No,
in
capital
this.
B.
There you go.
Capital B content.
There's the pun. Sorry, Danny done it for me.
That's not a pun. That's just a standard joke.
But you know what? We're gonna go this way. Look, Capital B is gonna make a reference to Croc now. Ah,
Oh, that seems rude.
that's a nice reference to everyone.
Wait, but when you say didn't last long, that could be construed. That'd be construed as them trying to take Croc down a peg, which I'll be honest, Croc doesn't deserve.
Well, Croc is everyone's favourite PlayStation 1 mascot platformer.
No, that's Spyro.
No, that's absolutely Croc.
No, that's Crash Bandicoot.
I can't think.
No, that's Tomby.
I can't think of another mascot platformer that's on the PlayStation 1 aside from Croc. It's the
Tomby.
only one that really comes to mind.
I'm not going to say the other one because that other one's horrible.
Wait, there's another one?
Gex.
Oh no!
Don't
Well,
ma-
Gex
we
wasn't.
have to whisper because if he hears, he'll come.
Well, Gex wasn't exclusive to the PlayStation though. Gex had
Isn't
a
it?
game on the N64
Why?
because they could do that, so they did. Money,
Was that the
capitalism.
one where he was a James Bond
Um,
and it called it like Gex
Gex
Secret?
entered the Gecko. Is that the one?
That sounds like the name of a film, so probably.
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder sometimes that your rapidly fading memory makes you sound like a doddering, sort of confused person when you're talking about games that you don't really know about?
I think that's how we're gonna, 20, 30 years down the line. I think that is how we're both gonna end up, honestly. I made a lot of jokes about, back in my day, but once I get to that age, I will literally be saying that.
Oh yeah, back in my day, we only used to have School Idol Festival. They didn't have the other one yet. That's a joke specifically just for me.
That's okay. I'm glad you finally got a joke just for you and him, because so far it's been all for me and no one else.
Oh yeah, but we've been sharing. Doesn't it hurt to have a headband stretched around your eyeballs?
Have you never tried that?
No.
Why not? Could be good. Might be a good look. I
don't know, they look slightly uncomfortable, I'll be honest with you.
It doesn't look like he's got enough head behind his eyes to really...
Oh, they forgot to draw more head in. It's a computer
that's it.
problem.
Found another bug.
It's rude to call them a bug. I think they're some kind of gecko.
I think it's supposed to be a...
Are they meant to be like a frog? I suppose they got big webbed toes. Is their name Froggo?
No, they are... There's more than one of these in this level. They're called Blamphibians. Blam's like a... I don't know.
I kind of don't really get that one.
I mean... Blam... I don't know. I'm trying to work it out in my head, but, you can probably furiously hear the cogs turning, so I can't do it.
That's alright, let's just move on and not mention it.
Yeah, we've got to make ourselves... There's a test of strength. We've got to make ourselves really heavy. So we've got to quickly make our way over here, and then go up here. Remember the enemies that have got their brains out?
Yeah, they're still a bit weird. Oh yeah, well, that's cute. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry if that sounds dispassionate. It's just that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a reference to
to fairgrounds. That's right.
A similar thing you do in Banjo-Tooie, where there's like a test of strength, which is a cactus, which, funnily enough, is called the Cactus of Strength.
I'm going to do that thing I do now.
Yeah.
That could also be construed as a reference in of itself to the video game Snake Rattle and Roll, made by Rare in the early video game days, where in order to pass through a level, you had to eat lots and lots of small sweets, and then your snake got a big enough tail that it weighed enough for the door to open.
Well, I hope that it was that.
It probably wasn't, but I just wanted to do a Rare reference.
Of all the companies that would be like that would do like a reference that complex, it will probably be Rare. Definitely.
Perhaps. Oh, you ruined the balloons!
No, it's alright, I'm getting the... Do you remember the Pagey piece that we... Hang on, what? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we got one of them ages ago, didn't we?
Yeah. The Corporate Bruiser is not happy about this, so I'm just going to take this and just leave him be.
Wasn't that the second piece?
Yes.
But it said 1 out of 3 when you picked it up.
There are 2 more to get. There are 4 pieces of... 4 equals square.
Not to get maths here, but that's 2 out of 4. Not 1 out of 3.
I've done a special thing. Deflect. I've done a special thing.
Well done,
Back when Yooka-Laylee was first gonna come out, they released the toy box, and if you found the secrets in the toy box, there was a hint where it was like, ground pound on the rock by the spaceship, and then I came to this bit, I was like, so I did it, and like all it does is it drops the non-lethal inept who says loading exposition 75%. I guess it's something that's gonna
maybe they'll patch something there later.
I suppose that's all I can think of.
That's really odd. That's you know when like a little pre-release teaser like that really oversells itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like a neat thing. It's like, oh,
it was cute, but if it was just like a weird little thing that was there for no reason, that'd be really cute. If someone told me, in 6 months' time, I'll show you a secret, and then that was a secret, I'd kinda...
It was a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a letdown. I was like, oh, is that it? Oh, alright. I mean, I can't complain as a whole other game. But
I mean, it's nice of them to make the other stuff too. Oh, it's Billy!
Yes!
Billy's here!
He didn't recognise Billy with the strange lizard voice. You know what?
The writing of this game is so silly.
Say what you want, but the game's really well written.
It's charming, isn't it? Like, I think throughout we've been very hot and cold on the game quite a lot. It's very charming even now.
Like, yeah, like, no matter what, no matter my...
Don't eat that!
I've got to glow.
Don't eat things you find in the back of ships.
Well,
you don't know where that's been.
I mean, Yuka's eaten a lot of things. He's found in a lot of different places. I think at this point he's kind of like, he doesn't really care.
Disaffection isn't a good enough reason to put things in your mouth.
Hey, don't tell me. Don't take it up with
you can never listen.
Me.
You seem to have more of a connection with him.
It's funny, that, isn't it?
When you eventually sword art online into the computer, you're going to end up as Yooka.
No. Of all the things...
it would be a real disappointment, wouldn't it?
Be like, I'm in it...
Oh god, I've ended up in a Rare game!
Well, it wouldn't be... Actually, no. So take it back. I was going to say it wouldn't be too bad, but no, yes it would. It would be awful. That would be... To live there would be the fucking worst thing.
All I can think of is that you wouldn't even have to look in a mirror to know. You'd just wake up and you'd hear the marimba.
And you'd go, oh.
You'd hear the funny tune and think, oh no, oh god. Then a banjo would start and you'd just start screaming. Like, the music's perfectly charming, just imagine living there.
Just the endless loop.
Yeah.
The endless loop. I like the implication that the characters can hear the music on an endless loop.
I've always kind of imagined that, like... So there's a really, really, like, I don't know if famous is the right word, but a really common thing going around about how, like, the Mario characters are all, like, theatre players.
I've seen this, I like this theory.
Yeah, that's why, like, in Mario 3, it starts with, like, a big theatre production, like, the curtains pulling away.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, that's why they all play tennis together in that.
Yeah, it would make sense, like, every game being a reference to Mario 3, the best Mario game. It's the best. It's the best. No, it really isn't. It's just my personal favourite.
I mean, have you ever taken a trip to the Super Mario World?
Yeah,
It's wild when you get there.
I refinished Super Mario World, like, really, really recently.
I mean, Tubular's a bad level, but don't let that stop you.
Nah, a lot of the time I just don't bother with the Star Road. I'm quite happy just to beat
That's
Bowser and
not
then go
special
home.
one.
I've done the Special World once.
I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, I like the idea of it being a theatre troupe because
Yeah.
that frames it in real life. It implies that there's an orchestra pit following Yooka-Laylee round with just Grant Kirkhope on his own playing like 7 instruments at once.
Now, I'm surely he would be more like the conductor.
No, this is in my head. I get to
You're
choose,
just
and in my
seven-
head it's Grant Kirkhope playing doing a one-man band thing.
Kirkhope.
No, one singular one, doing a one-man band.
Has he got more one pair of arms then? Because
No,
how? Okay.
one-man band.
Oh right. Okay. I was envisioning some like.
I'm not imagining like some sort of whirling dervish of arms.
Yeah. Some horrid, unspeakable Kirkhope abomination.
That's rude. He's very nice.
I mean, he's the one rare person I've not met yet, but I'm sure he's very nice.
He's never going to meet you now after what you just said.
So
Got a real close up on that one.
Oh, I just have to get up. Okay.
What?
Yeah, recently I've been having a little bit of a problem doing the flip instead of, or doing the flip and then immediately doing the pound afterwards. And like, what? It might be something wrong with my controller. I don't know.
Hey, this is cute,
Yeah.
but it feels a bit. I don't know if the music is right for sliding through space. The music's really serene, and that feels like. Actually, no, I think that. Whereas we're just referencing video games at this point. That made me think a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. You know at the end where Sonic's doing that cool grinding through space and that?
Yeah.
And Shadow's like, oh, that bloody hedgehog.
I do remember you. That's part of the game. There's a lot of good parts of that game, though. Now,
There was a no on that one.
One thing I bet you're all wondering is, what was down the other tube? Well, there's... Oh,
it's some space.
Why don't we go this way instead?
What? No. What?
No, we must go this way, because there's a secret.
Is this why the video's 40 minutes
There's
long?
a secret. No, as you can see, I sped through it to make sure it doesn't make it too long.
That's in a bad place.
Sometimes you just gotta stop and take in the view. It's really nice.
This is very
looks
pretty.
Very good. And now it's time for me to ruin everything. Here we go, back we go.
How are you meant to know this is here?
Just kind of... For me, it was like, I've been everywhere and I haven't found the pirate treasure. Where is it that I haven't looked yet?
Maybe it's in space.
Maybe it's inside the velocity terminal. Down the other tube. On the other side.
I mean, I guess there is. You can intuit there's something because it has no roof.
Yeah.
But even so.
Oops.
So this is maybe something for editing, Alex, to know. But we just pulled the headphones out and we can't hear anything now.
It's alright, I fixed it. It was getting really, really quiet in my ear. I was like, something wrong. Yeah.
I just thought you were dipping the video because you're in space. I thought it was an effect.
An effect which is going to be completely lost on the audience.
I mean, you could always dip it for them too.
I suppose I could.
So, dear audience, you'll know if Alex has done this. I have no idea.
No, you just... Okay. There's always that one. There's always that one quill. You're absolutely certain you've lined yourself up for it with it, but no.
Wait, hang on. Pressing that button filled this entire thing with water?
Yes.
I thought because we're in space it might, do backwards gravity?
Nope.
Filling it with water is slightly more...
Water.
Grim.
It's alright, because Yooka and Laylee could hold their breaths really long time.
Not long enough.
That's fine, see?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
It's
See what I mean?
a little cruel to make you get those in 3D and 2D.
Yes.
Don't wreck that!
I can't go this way. I must.
We only just had that put in.
I mean, heaven knows how long the galaxy has been here for, but I'm sure it's been here longer than we have.
I think 2017.
Maybe a little bit before that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the game's been in development for, a while.
Oh, I guess.
No. So you've got to push it, and then you've got to push it a little bit more, and it doesn't really give you enough time.
Oh, it's physics challenge!
It doesn't really give you enough time to push it all the way across. It's really annoying. And also, when you jump out, the camera switches in such a way which is really super disorienting, and I'm not a fan.
I kind of, even now, don't really know where the two were spatially with each other.
Yeah, it's...
They're sort of in the same place.
It's like, it gives you that side-on view for, inside of the aquarium.
Oh, it's a speedboat time again!
Yeah, we're not completely done with the boat. We've got some more stuff to do with the boat. Let's just... Okay, thanks.
I still think the music for this is very, very cute.
Yeah.
I think this is my favourite transformation.
It's a good transformation because you get to do a lot with it. It's like the one transformation you get to do most with, which makes sense for the last level. But this was my problem with the Banjo games as well. It's like you get to do one thing with all the transformations and that's it.
You almost got on land there.
I did. Oh.
What?
I think we might have just slightly done a murder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is the first one you've done?
Yeah, just the first. Just the one.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're supposed to go over and sort of talk to it, and it's like, ooh, it's like this little meteor, which is made of 2 bits. It's like, ooh, it's got a real itch on my back, can you get it? And you shoot him in the back with a cannonball, and he explodes.
Oh.
Understandably, that makes his girlfriend really upset.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
So...
Oh, I get it. I get it. Like Planet.
Because it's the girl one.
I get it.
Yeah. So the best course of action, obviously, is to
double down.
To get aggressive. This boss fight can be pretty tough, honestly. I had some trouble with it when I was practicing. Thankfully, not when I was recording.
Yay! There are bullets here, and the hitboxes seem maybe a little confusing.
You just gotta sort of stay away from the thing, really.
Oh no! Now the rocks come out! Are you just doing donuts? Are you showing off?
No, I am, if you have to keep moving in order for those to not hit you.
You're showing off!
I'm not... I'm just keeping moving.
This is disrespectful. How did you know to shoot my giant pulsating craters? She says, exposing the rest of them.
So do you remember? I don't know if you do, but I remember there was a video where you said, "Is it going to become a Toho?" And well, this is about as close as it gets.
2 things. I think it's pronounced Toho.
Okay.
But second,
I like how that was the first thing you've done. You said.
Well, I spent many years being confused by it.
Okay.
So I thought that's not like a correcting you thing. That's just like a friendly piece of advice.
Okay.
Because just there are people who will, if you go around calling it Toho, people get really cross at you and say, "Danny, you're an idiot," and also you smell.
Oh, okay. Both of those things aren't true, and anyone that says that is wrong.
The second point, I think it needs more bullets to be one of those. That bit sounds like it's going into the Family Guy theme.
Ooh. Oh no.
I think there's a horrible realization that every piece of music from these games might just be TV themes ripped off. You know, Spiral Mountain?
Yeah.
That's just the Frasier theme sped up. Might be the stupidest thing I've ever said.
I can't even comment on that. Oh, it's pretty sure in the face.
That's rude.
She spits out horrible hot fireballs, and you don't touch them.
They're called meteors.
Ah, yeah, of course.
The face is really throwing me off. I don't like it.
What is it about the horrific moon face with his tongue sticking out that you don't like?
That bit.
Okay.
It's that one.
Not sure I follow, but okay.
It's just... it looks like a weird puppet.
It is a little bit. Oh. I think we sort of deserved that one. Oh.
Congrats.
Let's just take a little moment to think about what we've done.
That whole
2 full murders.
That whole explosion had a real "we're running out of time on this video game" feel to it.
Do you remember Nimble?
No, yes.
Well, what if
the
Nimble
cloud
was in space?
I don't know, Alex. What would that be like?
Well, she's here.
You had to say it would be something a little like this. I thought we were doing improv.
Wait, is that all improv is? You just...
Yeah, you ask what things would be like. It's like, I think I'll go a little bit like this.
Oh, okay.
And then you start singing the Frasier thing really quickly.
No! Oh hell, Grant, these songs are good. Where'd you come up with all your ideas? Just quietly shoving the Frasier box set into a bin.
He wouldn't put it in the bin, it's very dear to him.
Oh, of course.
We've been really rude, but... Like... I have a lot of respect for improv comedy and Grant Kirkhope.
Same, yeah.
You know, the intersection of those things.
I mean, you have to do a lot of things in order to, like, figure out where it is your skills are. And there's a possibility, a small possibility, that at some point Grant Kirkhope considered being a comedian.
I think there's still a small chance he could pivot.
That also he did used to be in a metal band. That I know for
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There is a really fucking good picture of Grant Kirkhope with like black hair with like
Can you
three.
make this like come from the bottom of the screen in flames?
I don't know about the flames.
That's
but
metal though. Like flames and like he's holding a guitar.
I can do something. I'll work something out.
If you go to Google and put flames JPEG in.
Oh, okay. I was envisioning like animated flames, but yeah,
you can
that
animate
works.
them with the video editing software. Just make them like come up. Just like scroll them in.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
The sense of speed in this is incredible.
Yes, this is the most sort of lazy kind of. I haven't seen Nimble in about 2 weeks. Where is she? Where?
Taking it easy.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Just a reminder. By the way.
Oh, it's like I can still hear him. Oh, I miss Rextro. Wait, do we get to visit him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
I didn't think we were going to round off the series without paying Rextro 2 final visits.
Yeah! It's not even the last. Oh, I'm so happy. What's wrong? You're not full of the usual vim and vigour.
I'm a bit sick.
Now, is that because of Rextra or just in general?
I think maybe the game's given me an illness.
You can't blame the game for that.
I've played a lot of 3D platforming.
Well, this is the only one that's given you the flu.
I've been playing. I played like an hour and a quarter of this, and also I basically have finished that Hat in Time.
Oh yeah, that Hat in Time.
So I played a lot of 3D platforming in the last few days, and maybe I overdid it a little.
Oh, you think you're going to die of exposure?
I mean, I have been playing 3D platforms for a very long time.
Yeah, so I would have thought you built up immunity. I'm not sure what the problem is. This is long.
Yeah, it goes on a bit. You go through the rings. That's it, really. You go through... The music doesn't even change. It should just... Like, it didn't even do the thing it did in Tribal Stack Tropics, where it just sped the music up a little bit.
That would have added some tension. Although, actually, if you sped this music track up to twice as fast, that might be a touch unpleasant. What's the fastest penny whistle you can find?
I mean, I don't have one, but...
It's so anti-climactic.
It's like, yeah... Wow, you've done it! Hey, just your fucking page, get lost.
You beat me 5 times now, I get the fucking point.
Did you have to fight on me? Well, alright. See yous.
I still can't really get over how they just spin away.
We're back over here because there's some quills here now, which I don't think were here when we were in the unexpanded version. So they put the quills here and you're like,
That's kind of a rubbish thing to do.
Yeah.
If you're going to expand the world like that, I think you should, as a player, be like safe in the knowledge that the areas you've explored are still explored.
Yeah.
But then we design video games differently, don't we, Platonic? Again, that sounds really mean. That's not meant to be catty.
That's just that's their way of doing it.
Yeah.
That's their way of people are going to tell them it's wrong.
Again, that's very old. Like, again, let's say it's old platformer. They invented it.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Mario did it first.
Nah, who's Mario?
No idea.
Is he like that croc you're talking about?
Yeah, I think that's the one. Here we go. We're going.
It's so peaceful. Nothing's happening.
We're gonna get to where we're going. Here we go. Oh. Now,
Okay. What?
I really like how it takes a really long time for the game to be like, oh, that's not
okay, that
supposed
wasn't
to
you
happen.
turning back. That the boat can't go on land.
Well, you can go on land for a little bit, but just not too much. Everything in moderation.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you got greedy there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Speaking of greedy, how many pages you have?
Lots of pages.
Too many, maybe?
So many pages. I don't know what we're even going to do. Sort of keep them. Yeah.
Maybe put them in a book at some point?
That might be good.
Are these all the Connect monsters?
Yeah. Yep. Yes, they are.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. It's like this bits of stealth section or something.
Have we? I feel like we've had stealth sections before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. At some point it all becomes a haze, but haven't they pretty much done this exact thing before?
Yeah, at least twice before. Uh-oh. I think I've alerted them to my presence. Oh no.
I think so too.
Thank you for waiting until the button was pressed to do damage. That was very thoughtful of them.
I realise we are very, very late in the game now, but
yeah,
this is all running together quite a lot.
Yeah. They could have stood to be a teeny tiny little bit more variety.
There's a lot of content, isn't there?
There's a lot of content. There's a lot of things to... I mean, it's par for the course for the genre.
Did you just kill them?
Oh, I absolutely killed them all dead. With the laser.
Add that to the count of accidents you've done.
But, like, yeah, I mean, you're saying like ages ago now, but you say we've been very hot and cold on the game. Personally, I like it a lot. I think it's got a lot of character, and I think that like the problem is much like I said, like episode 1, it falls into a lot of the same pitfalls that the Banjo games did, both of them. And like, rather than, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's been so long since they made one of these, but like rather than kind of going like, okay, where can we improve? It kind of seemed like they just went like, how can we make it ever so slightly more obtuse? It's like, no, that's not what the game's for.
They've made it obtuse in a lot of cases. I think they just made it longer.
That also, it's like, yeah, it should have been. I mean, it's already not a long game because there are only 5 worlds.
Sometimes dinner isn't better if you add a 7th course.
Dinner was rarely better if you had a 7th. I'm done after course 1.
Oh, I was going to say, I usually feel sick after like course 5.
I don't think I could even make it past course 2, to be quite honest with you. I've got a small
The one thing
stomach.
I know about the one thing I know about really posh food, which is how posh people say posh,
Right.
is that there's lots of it in really little courses.
Oh, and they charge you about the arse for it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Now, for all the belly aching I've been doing about the game, this bit's really nice.
Oh, good.
I like this bit. What I don't like is some of the conversation that's going to come up here in a few moments, but the little mini game they have you do is quite nice.
How bad are we talking? Actual warning?
No, it's just there's a bit where they say a thing and I go every time it comes out.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay. I mean, I could see why. It's the obvious joke, but
wait, are we getting an extra minigame?
oh yeah.
Rextra's not even here! I suppose that answers the question of what they are as well.
Get ready to cast your rod out. Yooka's better with his tongue, to be honest.
Dad!
I know, right? That is literally... That's how I feel. I think that's the exact emotion I feel every single time I see that line. It's like... why did you know?
Can't go anywhere with him.
That is the power of at least 15 dads.
See, the thing is, when you say that is the power of, all I can imagine is like 90s era like console adverts. We've got blast processing, we've got at least 15 dads. It says right there, we know how we did.
We've done it. I beat his PB. I like this bit.
Again, like, just a travelling theatre troupe.
I normally just open my mouth and quickly fall in.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah. Oh, what? Not that way.
I did for a second when you didn't move think the game had broken and just wasn't awarding you a pagey. You're just gonna sit there like, okay, ready for my prize, please, and it would never come.
No, it's just that the camera point. It's just that the game pointed me in the opposite direction of where my prize was.
Oh, so you had to do an extra puzzle to get your prize.
Where could it be? It's behind me.
It's in this cage they keep putting them all in. What a nice robot. They're all clanky.
Yeah.
They could call them... Clanko.
Yeah. Definitely. Except that's... You're so close. Oh,
I know what I'm doing.
You're so close. So it's actually Rossito.
Oh, they've got a really cute face.
Yeah. It's got a bit of an eye problem, maybe. You could probably fix that easy. Just
It's
needs
fine. It's a
screwing
bit
in.
of charm.
Yeah.
Didn't really process that he just walked straight in through his mouth first time.
Whoops.
What?
It pushed me out.
Alright, really hammer the point home.
Truth be told, I meant to cut that part out and forgot.
It's in there now. We've commented it.
Oh.
Like, I didn't like that.
No. I'm sure I scrubbed through this bit, like, I definitely didn't go in and out of here by accident at some point, did I? Nah, it's fine. Turns out I did.
What?
Blood, wind, fire, and then melts the ice.
Why when there's... What?
Yeah.
So the fire was in your mouth, and you stood on the button and it...
And I stood on the coal fire, I lit the fire.
Oh.
And then wind blew.
Can you just spit fire onto that to do that?
I mean, that could also have worked. Hey look, it's the lady who shouted at us at the beginning.
Yay! They look like they fell in from Jet Force Gemini.
It's in a little bit.
I quite like their design.
Jet Force Gemini. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what Jet Force Gemini looked like, to be honest.
It looks a lot like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The reason you think it looks like Jet Force Gemini is because it looks like that.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's probably not an accident.
No, probably not. Jet Force Gemini, by the way. I played it semi-recently. Doesn't hold up. Doesn't hold up.
I remember being super excited about it because, like, it was a rare game, and I played, like the GoldenEye and the Blast Corpse, and I thought, rare games are good, and then I saw an advert for it like once and then never heard from it again until like 2012.
It did come out.
It did come out, didn't it?
It didn't exist as an enigma and then just reappear in 2012.
No, if anything, it's actually worse that you can say, it did come out.
It did come out, it did.
It definitely came out.
It definitely came out. So have you ever actually played it, or...?
No.
Yeah.
It came out, though.
I've played it on that rare replay, and, like... maybe it's just because it's a really kind of third-person shooter game from that era of time, but it doesn't control well.
Again, 3D and 3D camera work.
Yeah. It's given us a mission to do.
It's a proper mission as well, because it involves you going into a room and killing some baddies.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just fly over all of those?
Probably could.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. No. I think in order for the checkpoint flag to be activated, you have to actually go through all of these. So they foiled my plan.
They saw you coming.
They saw me coming.
I'm not sure what these are meant to be protecting.
The big pipe thing over here.
Couldn't they just put one in front of it, like they have done?
Well, that would make it too easy.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it
this is
to
why
be
I'm not
easy.
a supervillain. I don't know how to design a base. It feels like she fell in from another game.
Doesn't it? I mean, the Platonic have talked a lot about like how characters. I think I've mentioned this before. How characters in this game could potentially have their own game, and I kind of feel like, is she gonna be a character?
I know they were talking about Shovel Knight.
Oh, of course. How could I forget? Shovel Knight famously first appeared in Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah, and then there was a spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks like it sucks.
Yeah, it's actually it's not too bad. I just gotta kind of.
It's making me very uncomfortable watching this. Oh, okay. I thought you had to go through each of the gates.
No. You just have to get round to this point and then.
All right, Dad.
Go through the glass. Oh, there's a button. Let's press the button.
That shouldn't have counted.
Well, it did, and I'm glad it did.
find it. All of that was accurate.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh,
no. We've incited a war. Oh no, Yooka is a war criminal.
This episode has had really high stakes.
What are the stakes?
Is the final act of this game about to get considerably more dark?
There's only one way to find out. That's to tune in next week. What?
That's way too smooth. I thought our intros, our outros, usually all stumbling and confused.
I mean, I've done this once or twice. 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 I mean, I've done this once or twice.